Hey everyone, Dave here from CX Experts, Head of Customer Success, empowering brands around the world to get the absolute most out of Zendesk and to do the best they can for their customers. Today, I'm starting a new video series on the benefits of Zendesk's Enterprise Suite, i.e. the top level plan that Zendesk has to offer. And I wanted to start by taking you through a conversation I had with my account manager at Zendesk back when I was a Zendesk customer. I used to work at a company called One Day Only, and I was chatting to my account manager. And at that point, One Day Only was diversifying and buying up little businesses and wanting to serve those customers from those new businesses in the same space. And I asked my account manager, Matt, I said, Matt, is there a way we can do this in Zendesk? And he said, yes, there actually is. We can have a different brand for that business inside of Zendesk. And for me, that was a really powerful answer because my follow-up was, does that mean that 11 different companies can share the same instance? Absolutely. Everyone, a whole bunch of companies can share the same instance in Zendesk by having different brands. Now, in each brand within Zendesk, you can have it can have its own email addresses, multiple or just one. It can have its own help center. It can have its own mapped help center, so a URL for each different help center, branded the way you want it to look. It can have its own messaging widget. It can have its own people assigned, or the beauty of this is that you could have the same agents servicing multiple brands or multiple businesses within the same instance of Zendesk. And for me, that is an extremely powerful tool. So if you have Zendesk or want Zendesk, you need to understand that we can use the same agents to service multiple clients, multiple queries over multiple different brands or multiple different businesses. And that's exactly what we've done as a demo and to show you today. So this is our help center. It's pretty bland at the moment, probably needs to be improved, but we have our own help center as CX Experts. But within CX Experts, we have a whole bunch of brands available to us here. So for example, I can go look at a fictitious company called CX Health, and we can bring tickets submitted here into the same instance and be served by the same agents. We have CX Logistics, a fictitious logistics company. Here it is, and we can have another one for, let's have a look, Lemon Electrics, our fictitious e-commerce company that sells branded electronics goods. And you can see how different these help centers look, and that's just the start of what we have to offer. So like I said, we can have our own email addresses, our own groups, our own messaging widgets, our own WhatsApp channels, our own Instagram, Facebook DM channels, and all of these can flow and be routed to the people that need to handle these queries. And if that person happens to be serving multiple brands, they can do so easily within Zendesk using the ticket system. Now, in Zendesk Professional, you can have up to 5 brands, and in Zendesk Enterprise, you can have up to 300 brands. So when we talk to local businesses and try and figure out that they actually own other businesses that they would like to bring into Zendesk, it's not a new instance. It's just another brand. And I like using the example of Volkswagen. So Volkswagen car company, we may know they create lovable cars like the Polo and the Golf. But did you know that they also own companies like Audi, like Bentley, Lamborghini, Bugatti, Porsche, Ducati? Volkswagen owns all of these brands. So if they were to go with Zendesk, they would have one instance called Volkswagen. And in Volkswagen, they would have different brands, one for Audi, one for Bentley, one for Lambo, one for Bugatti, one for Porsche, and so on and so forth. And they would be able to have this. They would be able to have the same user base or the same agent base, my apologies, servicing those customers with separate knowledge bases, separate channels of entry, all being served in one Zendesk instance. So if you're a company who has multiple branches, multiple brands, and you want to have up to 300 of those in the same instance, then Zendesk Enterprise is definitely the plan for you. Stay tuned for more videos.